Hey, Cherry.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey. Where did... Crap. Sarah was gonna come. Sarah, did you request? Okay.
If you guys could share it out to whoever's joining or coming into the live.
Hey, Jazzy.
In my corner.
For now, just stay down there, Jazzy, for right now. In a little bit, you can come back up, or you can come up. Oh, or Jazzy, you can request if you want. I'm just gonna wait a little bit until more people come in here.
Please share out the live.
Oh, Sarah's chiming out.
Baby sensory music.
Hi, Kelsey. Um, how do you make one of those banner things?
The stickers?
Yeah, the stickers.
You click on one of the boxes down there at the bottom, and it'll be like where the enhanced is, I think.
Okay.
It'll say stickers, and then you can type in there. I think it only gives you so many characters. Hey, guys.
Stop saying the Q word, Florida man. Streets have been on fire since you said it this morning.
Hey, everybody.
So it's his fault. We can blame him today. He said the Q word.
He did say the Q word. I'm blaming him.
You're grounded, dude. You're grounded. If Muffin's here, I'm going to have her take care of you, bop you around.
It's not even a full moon. No?
And you're right, Pacific. It isn't a full moon. Unfortunately. We can't blame it on that.
I don't know if that's a good thing that Florida Man said that or a bad thing. I don't know which way to take that.
Don't. He just did it again.
Oh,
Dude.
I didn't even get it.
This way. As long as our streets aren't on fire, we're good.
Night, Nikki.
I'll try to
Yeah.
keep it quiet and behave myself.
Well, you just said it again. Mittens, did you figure out the blocking situation?
I attempted. I'm not sure.
Because I don't have that person blocked. I went through my block list like 3 times.
I'm sure this live will be streamed, so people will hear
How's
it.
my banner up too high? I thought I was in the middle. Is it not in the middle?
It's like almost in the middle.
What?
Whatever.
Everybody, welcome in.
Well, Dalton's rash, I think you have more problems to worry about than the banner, so I'm not moving it. Oh my gosh.
Because
Leave
it's
it where
my
it is. You're
face.
not
He
going to
gives me
please everybody.
Not everybody yelling at me at the same time.
Depending on where the banner is.
I was just saying, just leave it where it is. You're not going to please anybody.
Oh my god, it needs to be over me.
Jesse,
Okay.
Look, I just want it over me.
Everybody be quiet.
Fine, Mom, fine.
All right. When do you think that, at what amount do you think that we should start at? I don't want it to be everybody come in at the end and have to repeat everything.
It's into when we said we were going to start. I think you're good here. There's a good 50 people in here. And like Mitten said, someone's bound to be streaming probably.
Yeah. I'm about to be
Said she'd
canceled.
be Bougie said she Booby. Bougie
Booby.
said she'd be right in.
All right. Oh, thank you, Florida man. Smart thinking. No, there's no danger. If everybody can tap and and do your likes, please.
Dude, share it out.
Hey, Muffin, how's it going?
Good. How is everybody?
I'm doing good.
That's
Hey,
good.
Muffin.
Hey, honeys.
Hey.
Just want to say hi. Hi,
hey,
Mittens.
Muffin.
Sarah, G, Bitchy. Okay, I'm muting.
Florida man, where's your clout? I'm kidding.
Uh, I didn't advertise this live, so everybody knows that there's no shenanigans coming from me.
Exactly. Thank you. Hi, Parolee.
We need Bougie's clout too. Or Megan's.
Oh, if somebody can share this to Megan, I didn't.
Yes, Megan.
Okay.
I can send her a message.
Yeah, I just want her in there. Hi,
Do you want me
Bruja.
to do that?
Just so she's in,
She
to
did
make
say
sure she's in here or listening.
did. She did say she was working a 12-hour shift today, so she might still be at work.
Oh, she might be at work, yeah. Hi, Joyce. All right. I guess we can go ahead and get started since it is after the 10:30 mark. There has been some things that have happened in the background that nobody really knew about besides me and Mittens for a few days. Um, and maybe one or two other people, but regarding Blue hasn't been on the app for a few days. We want we wanted to make sure Blue has specifically asked me to hold this live and kind of put everything out there so there aren't misconceptions, there aren't rumors, there aren't lies or anything else regarding their situation going out there. They are okay. I will say that. They are okay. We'll get into that further along. Mittens, you pretty much you started the story trying to get a hold of me, so if you want to go ahead and
Say what happened.
yes, or say the like your part and everything of the
Okay.
beginning.
So the other night, I want to say it was between 12 o'clock and 1 a.m. Blue called me and asked me to stay on the phone with them. At first they didn't say like what was going on, but I knew something was wrong, so I just kept asking. And they finally had told me that they had, hang on, I don't want to like not use TikTok words.
Everyone tap, please, and keep tapping throughout this.
That they had attempted to, or that they took a handful of schmills. I kind of panicked a little bit, tried to figure out what it was that they took, and then while doing so, Blue had said, Amy can, Claus can help me. We need to get Claus on the call. She can help me get to the hospital. I need to get to the hospital. So, Blue added me into a group call with Claus, and we were trying to figure out like where they were located, where the hospital was located, and if it was possible to get an Uber at that time. At that time, we didn't know exactly like how many schmills were ingested. We thought it was on the lower side. When Claus wasn't able to secure the Uber, Blue, not because she wasn't able to, it's just there was none. There was no Ubers at that time. Blue grabbed their CPAP. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because they thought to grab their CPAP, and they started on foot towards the hospital. So we switched over to a FaceTime call. Claus was able to get Blue to stop walking, and we found the cross streets that they were on. So I hung up the FaceTime call and I called their local police and explained to them what was going on, gave them all the information that they needed, and they sent out some officers and an ambulance. When I got off the phone with dispatch, I went back to the FaceTime call and I stayed on the call with them until Blue was getting into the ambulance.
I do want to say, Rissa, no, it wasn't in the past 12 hours, and I did get a text message saying that they haven't spoken to you. So we're gonna try and kind of keep it cute. This is a serious situation. We're not gonna make any kind of accusations or anything else, or it's gonna be blocked.
This happened on Wednesday night.
I don't think Megan does not know. I do not believe so. They're at the point up until today, they were not allowed to have their phone at all. Hold on.
Fair.
There.
They are okay now.
Well, so after Mittens had called the ambulance and stuff, I stayed on the phone with Blue throughout the ambulance ride, um, and helped talk to the paramedics and gives some, statistics on Blue. And also, once they arrived at the hospital, I was on the phone with Blue while they were getting checked out by the ER. At that specific time, there were the discussions of the amount of medication that was taken versus the amount that was left in the bottle, was discussed, and it was, I believe, about 60. Um, okay, you're done. You're gone. Bye. Um,
So I'm gonna say really quick to people that are possibly offended that they weren't told. I told my people, my friends, because they're my people. I don't. I'll be blunt. I don't like Rissa. Don't know her. I don't really know Katie. So I didn't go around telling people that I don't
that,
know or I don't trust.
okay, let me take this back. Katie, um, respectfully, I was told not to tell anyone, and respectfully, you sent a text message to said person, about talking to you, so I didn't feel, and they didn't feel that it was needed to be told to you. And this isn't about you right now. We're telling Blue's story that Blue wanted to be told, so shit didn't get mixed up. And if you're angry that you didn't know about it, you were angry at Blue at the time. So I don't know what to tell you.
And the reason
Anyways,
that we're telling it is because we were the ones that were on the phone. We were the ones that were there. I'm not not in a mean way. It's just you can't really tell someone's story if you weren't part of it.
so after the amount was told, they were going to start getting Blue, basically, doing the test and everything to see what they had to do. Um, since they had ingested a significant amount, they had asked that the phone be hung up, just so I wasn't really listening to all of it. So once Blue was basically okayed, he then went to a separate floor.
Well, I'll interrupt you real quick because I did talk to them. I'll be upfront. I did call the hospital to check on them, and I have permission to do so. And they stayed downstairs until they were medically cleared to be able to go upstairs. Which, what was that? Yesterday?
Yesterday, more like early morning. Once they were upstairs in the special section that they needed to be in, they were evaluated, and they did speak to, um, you know, to get different help with their medications, with, they were evaluated, all of that kind of stuff. Uh, I don't want to go into, with the medications and what happened with that. So they didn't have their phone basically the whole entire time. They were able to turn their phone off or turn their phone on, and they got mine and Mitten's number just so they were able to call. I did speak to Blue yesterday and today. Yesterday, Blue was very much out of it. They slept pretty much the whole entire day,
Yeah.
besides on and off. Today, when I spoke to Blue, they sounded a lot better. They were
Mm.
more aware. Um,
I'm not sure when it was decided, but Blue and their doctors decided it would be a good idea to transition to, I don't know what it would be called, like
so yeah, so the doctor and I ended up getting phone calls from Blue saying that the doctor wanted to speak to me and kind of give what's been going on and see how their mental status has been recently. I did speak to the doctor for a good 25 minutes, and it was decided that Blue was going to be discharged today. Blue was discharged today. Um, he is now, or they are now in a facility. They are going to be there between 2 and 5 days. They do have access to their phone, but they are in a facility that will help them with therapy, with maintaining their medications, making any kind of changes that they do need. Um,
kind of just to like oversee them
yeah,
for just the next few days, you know?
just to watch over and make sure that they aren't alone, since it was only a short period of time that they were in the hospital.
And for starting like new medications, it's sometimes best to like have someone there to like can see the things that you can't see.
Yeah. So it should be between 3 and 5 days. They don't know the exact amount of days that they are going to be there. Uh, I do just want everybody to say prayers, to think about Blue in this time. Um, they have been going through, obviously, um, some mental crisis if they ended up doing this. I don't want false narratives being put out there on Blue. I don't want people to be kind of even bringing Blue's name up.
Please don't use Blue for content.
Yeah, this
If you
isn't,
if
yeah,
you care about Blue, if you reach out to them, please just be kind. If you're gonna be mean, if you're gonna say anything not cool, just leave them alone. Don't even, just don't, just.
Discuss it. It's really not anybody to like publicly have an opinion about. This is not about anybody except Blue. And I have to commend Blue, as tough as a time that they're having right now, they still have, maintained their sobriety. So like when I talked to them today, I let them know that I was very proud of them for keeping that, and how hard it must have been for them to kind of go through something like this. So, and I know everybody like assholes has an opinion, but nobody should have an opinion about this.
Animal has a pretty good suggestion. If you do choose to hold lives and you don't want people to speak about it, or speak about Blue, you can always put Blue in the filtered words.
yeah, that's a good idea. I do want to, oh, there's my exit. Free picks. I do want to say anybody is feeling a certain way, or if you're feeling like how Blue did and are wanting to end it or anything like that, please reach out to people. Please reach out to your loved ones, or I think
988.
or 988. Um,
You don't
it
have to go through crisis alone.
Yes, it's been a very. It seems like it's been a week. um, just the worry and everything with what's actually going to happen after knowing how many were taken.
Yeah.
We didn't know what the outcome would be. I know it's very emotional for me because I do love Blue. I would never want anything to happen to Blue. Um, and I think anybody else, if you are having a crisis, please reach out. And even if I mean I'm here, even if you don't know me, I'm here. I have a listening ear. I'm here to talk to or anything like that. Um, oh, thank you, Bougie. Mittens, do you have anything to say, or does anybody have any questions?
Um, I would say that I'm also available. Like if anyone ever needs to talk, anything I know that I have a reputation that precedes me, but I'm not the evil person that people think I am.
No, Mittens
988
actually.
is 988 is a great resource, or reaching out to your friends, even if it's just one person, and then that person can get you in contact with another person, and you always will have a support. You guys, like, you don't have to go through this alone. No one has to.
White flag is good too. Y'all, if I'm cutting somebody off, I'm sorry. Mittens, like I told you, we're out in the woods, so I think
You're
nobody's
good.
talking. I can't
You're
You're
hear.
good.
good.
I'm just gonna ask this because we all know there's window watchers. How much more?
A lot.
How much more are y'all gonna do?
Oh, I didn't think that was your question. Let
Yeah,
me
no,
see.
not to anybody in here, but what's understood, Mittens, Bougie, and the others that are close to me doesn't need to be explained. But now I can think of 3 people on this app that y'all have pushed.
Yep.
Do you enjoy it? Do you like it? Do you
Let
like
me
it?
let me just answer a comment real quick. It wasn't like one isolated thing, Contessa. Um, Mental health is complex, and it could have been building up for some time. Um, so it's not like one isolated incident. You know what I'm saying?
But it also didn't help from the extra banter of other people's opinions or claims to say that their mental health was fake or it wasn't real.
Well, and let's
That
take a walk
definitely
down
didn't
memory
help.
lane. Let's take a walk down memory lane real quick, Sarah, because let's see. We had Pastor Eddie Dragon Blue. We had
Mm-hmm.
everybody else using Blue as a scapegoat. Blue took themselves out of a couple different situations to make things better for themselves. And then they got drugged because we helped them. And
Mm-hmm.
then they come back to the app after being gone for a little bit and get drugged. Then you got Smashly playing with their emotions. Then you got Unknown calling them F slurs. Like, what the fuck? Are y'all like not getting it?
Oh, gee, there were others too.
And I'm sure
There was
there
others.
were. Like, I've been off the app since May. So I'm sure I've missed a lot. But for my own mental, I had to get off. And Mittens was very close to me during this time. So Mittens understand I had to. And so now Mittens is like, it ain't worth it. But like, what's going to make you vile ass people happy?
We also do have other
Leslie and
people
Dory.
that are going around that are extremely vile and told them to do what they said that they were gonna do type deal. That doesn't help.
Yeah, I don't think
We're just
any
all
dis-
at our own different stages on this TikTok journey. And while some of us have already gone through like the OG mittens, fucking all that shit, like some of us are just done with it.
It's exhausting. I mean, you know, Sunshine, you've been through it. It's exhausting.
Absolutely
It is
exhausting.
exhausting. And some people don't have, I've said this for how long, Mittens? Months upon, probably a good year now. Like, some people can put the app down and set their phone down and go about their day. Other people can't. They set that phone down and them words bounce around in their brain.
This is the thing is like you and I have never had like a love friendship relationship, right? So there's always been like a love-hate relationship. There's always been a reason why you and I have talked on the back end, but it was never because we were actual friends on the forefront. However, it's exhausting and fucking not worth it at all anymore. It's
But
not.
sometimes, other than the shit with Petty, like you and I ain't ever had beef either.
Well, that's what I'm saying is like we have never been like actual friends, but we have never had actual beef either.
I'm gonna interrupt for 2 seconds, please. There is 164 people in here, and we only have 16K likes. Can I get everybody to please tap the screen for a minute to get the likes up to protect the live?
So hang on a second.
I think OG
Hang on a second. Hang on.
is a trigger for a lot of people, and they might not have believed that she was ever gone in the first place. I get that too.
I'm just going to interrupt for a minute because I want to address a comment. To whoever is saying how did Blue hold their own live if this happened on Wednesday?
Why are we talking about Blue if they're not here?
Well, because this live is about Blue.
Okay, I came in late. Sorry, I was at the car races.
This live is about Blue, and
I love Blue, just so everyone knows.
Don't judge people and be like, oh well, why did they have their own live on this date if it happened on this date? It's been a wild few days. Okay? Things happened very quickly. And we're just here to tell people, like, before they get it twisted, what actually happened. So, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say anything.
Yeah, and we're not going to kind of put blame on people right now. This isn't what this whole thing was for. I understand. I mean, there can be a mental like another discussion somewhere else of if you got or if certain like I know other people are wanting up and stuff. I understand like the past and how people are saying stuff that could have happened.
Sorry, y'all. I was away all night, but I love Blue.
It happened on Wednesday night.
It happened Wednesday morning. Yes, it happened Wednesday
night
into Thursday.
Hold on, Claudia.
Thursday.
Mittens, y'all don't even need to explain that because here, Mittens, perfect example. I was on a live, got off my live, did what the fuck I did. Minutes. So it don't matter if it happened Tuesday, Friday, or next fucking Tuesday. It happened.
And that's how I feel, dude. Like, they have shown themselves, man. They have changed so much. I used to fucking, like, literally despise them. I did. Ask anybody. Ask Blue. I think that they have come so far and they have done so much to show who they are as a person. And one fuck up like this isn't nothing, and they need the support that we need to give them, and so the people that do care, give them that support because they need it.
So I think it's fair to say that there's not to put blame on people, but just know that if you had words with Blue over the course of this past week, or even anybody for that matter, maybe think about what you're saying about or to someone through this app. Because yes, it's just an app and it's like talking on the phone. It still can affect people's feelings and their emotions. Words do matter. And so with that, I do agree that there's no specific blame. There are multitude of things that contribute to this, but I do think some people should consider what has been said over the past week that may have contributed to this.
RC, what are you talking about? I would like to them playing. I don't know, just someone in the comments.
Mittens, just like when I was off the app and someone told me that someone asked about me in Megan's live, and Megan knew what was going on with me, and Megan talked to me when I wasn't on the app when I got home, and someone was like, or Megan said, you know what? Don't pretend to give a fuck about OG now when y'all weren't giving a fuck about her when you were talking to her and treating her the way you were. Words matter. Some of us that shit sticks with.
Yeah, I think that's basically what the point of this is. Just explain Blue's story, explain why Blue isn't here. We're never there. We can't point our fingers at a certain this person, that person, this person did this person did that, this person did this person did that. I have very deep conversations with Blue on the phone. There are things that a lot of people don't know about Blue. There are things that people do know about Blue that are talked about. This isn't supposed to be a blame game, and people come up and it be a big fight, or this person did this person did that. Blue didn't want that because this is what triggered Blue. So I really want to keep it specifically to them and their what social media and even outside things can really mess with somebody's head. And I want everybody as a collective whole to understand that, yes, maybe you might put something out there about somebody. Yes, you might show a picture or whatever. Do I condone that? Absolutely fucking not. But you don't know how other people are going to take it. You don't know how other people are going to react or what they're going to do. You don't know anyone's mental status ever.
Some people are asking for a recap. So Wednesday night, Blue attempted to unalive, and Claus and I got them to the hospital, and they're getting the help that they need.
Hey, Artsy, what you got in a box? What?
Yeah, I kind of, that's shocking to me. I had not heard that, men's, but TikTok has gotten so
Daily motivation.
What do I want to say? It's become deranged lately, and there's a lot of picking sides from what is going on. I think TikTok, at least in this group, has gotten better, if I can say that, in the last month or so, to where people are finally realizing that it's not all about picking sides, because once you pick a side, then you're going to be picked against. But
Can I interrupt you for 1 second? Can we please mute or block Daily Motivation? Their comments are unnecessary. Go ahead,
But
sir.
I started to like Blue, and it's not that I didn't like him, but I always thought he was,
They, if you don't mind.
I always thought
Lance.
they were, loved what was going on as much as anyone, and I saw them join a bunch of boxes and get out of different boxes, and I did like them, and I still do like them, and I knew there was some vulnerability involved with the drama. I'm sure that they knew it all along, and I thought they were able to handle it. I mean, some of us are, some of us aren't. Being objective, I don't really sit outside here and pick a lot of people that I really detest. There's only basically 2 on TikTok that I don't like. I won't mention that, but I'm sure you know one of them because I've mentioned it before. And but everyone else, I give them a chance to speak because I learn a lot about everyone. And with them, excuse me, again, I'm still new. I see a heart in a person that is better than mine. And it just sickens me that that would happen to them now. And I just want everyone to know I support them fully, what they're going through. This drama can be overwhelming if you don't like it. And if you get caught up in the middle of it because you're commenting, you're going to be shunned. And, I had the same problem yesterday speaking about Gabby and what happened. And I have my own personal opinions. And do I think it was right what happened? Do I think it was wrong what happened? That's a really long discussion. And you can't do it sitting here over social media. But people need to respect. The problem I see right now on this app is this: people don't respect other people's boundaries, and those boundaries might be for how I just misspoke about they them, and I meant it not to be disrespectful, but out of ignorance. But people need to respect other people's boundaries, and if they don't, others get really ticked off and they go at them full force, unlike they would ever do with anyone else. They go after their kids, their family, their relatives. We have got to be better than this. I mean, there comes a point to where this app can be fun again. And I think we got to go through this hard time before that happens right now.
So
Hey, Artsy,
I
not to be
agree.
rude, but can we circle back around because this live is about Blue?
Nope. I think they got muted. Before letting people up, can we ask, please? Because I don't know a lot of people, or not y'all that are on the thing, but there's a lot of people requesting up, and I don't want just.
I think the
Interrupt.
message that they were trying to give is a good and well-intentioned one. I just don't think this is the right platform right now. But thank you for sharing your thoughts with us, though.
Yes, Archie, thank you so much. I do appreciate it, and I do believe that, with your insight on with the social media, and it should be fun.
Thank you. All right.
It's just turned into something else. I appreciate you very much for coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down. I'm gonna start dropping people down slowly. So, and somebody dropped you down.
One more thing,
I'm gonna
quick.
drop.
If I can get everybody to tap the screen to keep the live safe, and let's spread some love to Blue. on getting help and everything, please put some blue hearts in the chat. Say everything positive, otherwise you will be muted for the whole live. Thank you.
Before I drop, I'm just gonna say I do think Artsy had some great points though, for
Mhm.
sure.
Oh, for sure,
But I do
yes.
know that Claus, you wanted to keep this about Blue. Artsy, if you're still in here when I come home on Monday, I will be more than happy to give you a platform because I do think that what you were saying does make perfect sense. Shit's just gotten way out of hand and people are getting pushed over the edge, and enough's enough.
Yes, I do agree. I think it this has just been a lot for the past few days. And I'm getting overwhelmed with I have like 8 people text messaging me and messages and stuff like that. I know everybody's not going to be happy with what other people have said and everything. I can't control it. I can't control what comes out of people's mouths, but this was Blue had asked me to come live and explain their story and explain what happened and why they aren't going to be around. You might see them around on the lives, or not lives, around the app a little bit. They do have their phone while they're in the facility
Facility.
that they're in. um, so they might like something or whatever. They have said that they are staying out of boxes and everything. Oh, gee, I'm not. You're more than welcome to stay up here. I know that you were very close to him, so I don't want you to feel like you have to drop it all. That's not what I was weird or I was trying to
No,
say.
I don't I can't tell if I'm cutting people off when I feel horrible. So,
You're doing a good
like I
job
said,
though. You're
You're
not cutting
fine.
anyone off.
oh, okay. Like I said, we're out camping. So when Mitten sent me the message, I was like, I'm gonna try to join, and I don't want to be cutting people off and being rude because I can't tell who's talking when. It's not lighting up or anything, and I'm catching bits and pieces.
Yeah, no, you're good. You've been good at not cutting anyone off.
For once in my TikTok career. But
I'm
now
glad
I
that
see
it
why
took.
Mittens tells me all the time to stay off the app because Mittens knows about my mental health. And Mittens is a good person to reach out to if you need someone to talk to. But I
Yeah,
also worry about Mittens' mental health with the shit that Mittens gets on this app too, and Bougie's mental health, and I mean a lot of people, because it's easy to put on a good front on the app and act like you're okay, but when you put that phone down, it can be a whole nother story.
yes, and I did want to say thank you to Mittens for um, messaging me a million times and trying to get me to answer the phone. And FYI, Mittens has my phone number now, so if it gets out there, I know who I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna share
That's
your
okay.
phone number. I'm just gonna hack your phone.
Mittens will only hack your phone and make prank phone calls. That's all Mittens does.
All you're gonna get is kid pictures, so have fun with that.
Exactly,
But
Artsy, and I agree with that. She's already hacking it. I mean, bravo. That's where that booty hole picture went that I had in my phone. Mittens, send it back now.
I ain't got no
I'm
booty
just
hole
gonna
pictures
say
in my
before I
phone.
drop, Blue, if you're listening in, I love you, and I want you to take this time to focus on you and getting you help. I think one of the best things for me was not having my phone.
Yes.
And I want to say, please, everybody, be kind, do something fun, show kindness to people.
And if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
And yep, exactly what Mitten said. Look, people can make others mad all the time by a simple gesture or a sigh or a comment. and you don't know what's going on in anybody's real life. You don't know what is going on between their four walls or the dome in their head. So show kindness. It's not hard. And remember that your words do matter. It's not hard. So I wish everybody would start to try to not be as hateful. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I'm just like, I mean, Claus and Sarah can tell you I'm exhausted. It's getting old, and so this shows you that you don't know what is going on with somebody. So please show some kindness.
Yes, and I will say that with Blue, I had talked to Blue earlier in the night on the phone, and we were joking around and we were laughing and we were just kind of talking about certain things that were going on the app or whatever, and then to get bombarded with not in a bad way, but with that's fine, Jesse. Thank you so much for coming up. With the messages and calls and everything else to call Blue, I do. It can switch at a moment in time, and I want everybody to remember that. Just can we just please be kind to each other and just stop stop the bullshit, because this has proven that the bullshit turns into real stuff. And
VIP Shadow, this is, I'm
no,
going to be that person and just like, this
no,
is not
that's
the
not
time.
anything that has to do with anybody, and
It's,
there's no apologies.
I will ask, please don't overload Blue with questions at this time. I know that there's probably so many people that have so many questions, and let's just try not to overload their phone with those types of questions.
Yes, because we want them while they are at the facility for yes, please do not overload them. While they are at the facility, we want them to get as much out of it as they can, and to not just be on the phone. And yes, Kelsey, we need Blue to rest and heal as well. This is a big toll on their body.
Mentally and physically.
Yeah.
But
and if
look,
anyone has questions, like, ask us,
mm-hmm.
and we can answer them for you. For like, just don't overload them.
Yeah, I would rather you message me or Mittens or anything, or than bombard their phone, because they need to focus on therapy and stuff like that.
And look, the accusations, the false jackets, the pointing of fingers, it's gotta stop, people. It really does. There's anybody can say anything on this app, and somebody can run with it to make it something bigger than it's not. Please don't speak on things unless you have solid evidence that that person actually did something maliciously. There have been so many. Do you know how many jackets I've seen being put on Blue in the past week, almost 2 weeks now going on? They don't deserve that, especially in the mental state that they are in right now. They don't deserve questioning or out those allegations being put on them right now. I understand. I'm not saying that Blue hasn't done fuck shit on this app, but right now is not the time or the place. And honestly, the allegations that go around need to have some solid proof behind it. So while there are people that have their allegations, maybe you should be asking them for solid proof. But for now, can we at least let Blue take the opportunity to heal properly from this? And like this is an app. That's not, they need to stay focused on what they're doing to make sure they come out a healthier person.
So yeah, I mean, there is ways to turn off the notifications for like TikTok or Discord. If you want to say something kind, send them love, send them a blue heart. Do it on an app that can be silenced if you don't mind. Let's try to like keep their texts pretty open for them if they choose to text people.
Yeah. But I think that's, I mean, we shared this story. I think if anything, if you guys want to send whatever message that you want to get to Blue, if you want to send it to me, I will then I can create something for them. I'm already going to be sending them a care package of different things. I can put it all together. So if you want to send Blue a message, you can send it to me and I can put it in the care package with them or with everything else.
And for the people that know me, if you don't remember to give it to Claus, you can give it to me and I can get it over to her.
Yeah.
Blue is
Okay, so for the latecomers in that have just come in, Blue tried to harm themselves. They got to the hospital. They're okay now, and they're in a facility which is going to help them. Anybody holding lives, if you can please keep Blue's name out of your lives, it'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
If you hear me, doing screenshots, Mitch, I got your message. I'll keep that one.
I want to say you can get your comments at the end of your live too.
Yeah, you
Girl,
can.
you know I can't. I can't even barely know. I don't even know how to go live half the time. Forget.
Can we fill the comments with blue hearts real quick?
Thank you, everybody who came this evening.
Yes. And if you do want to send messages, there's also a way that I can create a blanket that will have your username, and I can print all that out.
I mean, instead of blowing up your inbox, could you make a post and people, and do it that way?
Yeah, I can do
I
that.
feel like your inbox is going to get overwhelmed, and I don't want you to be overwhelmed.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, let's do
I'm gonna make a post, and then you guys can comment on it.
And the rest of us can repost it as well.
Yeah, I agree with the post idea, especially with everything you've got going on yourself.
And it could be like a digital card too.
Mm-hmm.
Blue does have access to their phone, so they can see everyone's kind words on there. If anyone is struggling, please reach out to someone, reach out to a friend, reach out to a loved one. 988 is a great resource. And I think with that, I will drop.
Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. If there are any questions, Liv, do you have a question? Yeah, you can join. Go ahead.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Usually I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I do watch every one of you. I enjoy all of your content. I enjoy Blue's content. I want to reiterate what I said in the comments. If Blue needs anything at all, I work in this field. I deal with these types of patients all day. And Blue, if you're listening, just know that we are happy you are still here. You are here for a reason, and you are very much loved. That is all I have to say, and I'm going to drop.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. Like I said, if you have any questions or anything else, you can message me or Mittens, and hopefully we can get back to you. I will be making a post so you guys can say what you want to Blue, and then maybe I can make it into something special for them. So if they are feeling a certain way, I can make it into a blanket so they can wrap up in it and feel all the love. But I appreciate everybody coming in and listening to their story. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Thank you guys for coming up here and being with me.
Of course.
All right, love y'all.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.